Buy your book secondhand on abcbooks.com, bookfinder.com. Easy to search out. Don't need to buy anything brand new. I'd go for the Thayer's lexicon, Thayers. Thayer happened to be a Unitarian himself. He believed that God is one. He wasn't a Trinitarian. Good scholar. There are others, if you want to go more widely than that, then the best of all that we have today is the Theological Dictionary of the New Testament, TDNT. That's in about 10 or 12 volumes. If you want to go all that way, again, secondhand, if you're lucky to find them. There's a single volume of that called Kittel, Kittel, sometimes known as Little Kittel. It's an abbreviated version of the Theological Dictionary of the New Testament. In there, you can look up, and it does presuppose that you can read some Greek words. You can learn the alphabet free. You can get a CD, download it from our site, and we'll teach you how to pronounce the letters. Don't need very much, a few hours, a few weeks, and you'll be able to pronounce and look up those words. Alpha, Vita, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, A, B, C, D, E. It's a little bit of labor, but if you're serious about your Bible study, you really need that as a tool. Same with Hebrew. And Hebrew is simpler than Greek. If you're doing the Hebrew, you need the Brown, Driver, and Briggs lexicon of Hebrew. You've got everything there in minute detail. And these people are not, some people think that all scholars are wacko or deceived themselves. That's absolutely not true. The men who wrote those items were not always good believers. They didn't believe everything they found in the Bible, but they were the best brains in that field. I want that to be known. Some people say, well, I've just got my Strong's Concordance. I don't need anything else. You do. That's a form of enormous self-aggrandizement because you don't have the right peer review necessarily. And I'm not saying God cannot reveal things directly to you. He certainly can. But be careful. Peer review is what we all go through in school. I mean, I've been to school for languages and also theology. Doesn't prove anything, but it gives you a little bit of an edge on not having that knowledge. So at our site, if you want to, download the CD that gives you the alphabet. We're doing the modern Greek pronunciation. Let me just explain that. In theological colleges, they tend to do a Latinized pronunciation of Greek, which was made up by Erasmus. It's not the real thing at all. What we do is the way a modern Greek would pronounce the words. For example, let me give you John 1:1. In the modern Greek pronunciation, you'd go, enarchi in ologos. In the beginning was the word. Enarchi in ologos, word. In the Erasmian, it would be something like NRK ein hologos. It even hurts my ears. It will torture a Greek native speaker. So learn it as they're doing at Harvard now, I gather, because our students at Atlanta Bible College learned that way, and one went to Harvard. And I advised him, when you go in the class for Greek, just tell the teacher you learned with a modern Greek. It's the same language, entirely the same language, but you're pronouncing it as a modern Greek word. And this dear lady teaching Greek at Harvard said, that's the way we're doing it too. So if you want to be cutting edge, you could work on Greek first. I would suggest it's more useful. You're going to have more need for that. And then later, learn the alphabet and learn slowly to read the language. Then you can look up these precious words.